Hi, Aries. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. I'm going to say a quick hello. I'll show my face really quick. I have my headphones on, so I know I look dorky, but I wear these because I feel like the microphone can pick up my voice pretty well, and then it has white noise, so it blocks out the exterior, which is really nice for me. Um, But yeah, I was guided to do Aries because one of my clients, and also she loves to watch my videos, her name is Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Um, she texted me today and something told me, and she's an Aries, and something told me to go with Aries today. And I feel I'm going to do Virgo next. So this is going to be for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. If you don't know your placements, check your birth chart. There's many websites online that you can get it done for free or partial for free, and you can at least see what your main or your top three signs are, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And also, I don't sugarcoat any of my messages. I read tarot because tarot is truth, and I don't sugarcoat. I repeat all messages that I receive from spirit. And I am also a psychic medium. I don't just read the cards. I am highly intuitive, but I am a psychic medium. So I do connect to the spirit world as well. All right. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, we're going to see what is going on in the love department. Okay, so some of the messages may resonate for you, Aries, and some may not. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And um, let's see what's going on. Let's see what Spirit has to say for Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on with Aries and their love life? Let's hope it wasn't like Taurus's, because I did Taurus, and that was so karmic, but in a good way. It was like karma that was leaving, saying goodbye. Um, so let's hope Aries, come on, Spirit, give Aries a good one. Taurus was actually good, so I thought. All right, Spirit, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to shuffle the cards and let them fall out and start reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Moon. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I said it backwards. All right, let's cut the deck. Spirit, what do you have to say for Aries? What's going on in their love life? What can you tell Aries? What does Aries need to know, Spirit? What are the messages Aries needs to know about their love life? What's going on? What are they dealing with? And with who? Right when I freaking say that. Upright. I refuse to let you be happy with anyone else. Well, okay, Aries, damn. Aries, again, this is either you or the person you're dealing with. If you're a cross watcher watching for an Aries, this may very likely be you or the Aries. So take it as it resonates. But I am asking about Aries love life. So Aries, I feel this is actually your person because the message, it's a direct message to you from your person, is how I'm looking at it. So it looks like Aries, you've got somebody here that is either obsessed with you or just madly in love with you and refuses to let you be happy with anyone else. Again, this could be you as well. This could be a little bit of a toxic connection. But there's definitely one person in the dynamic here, in the relationship, that refuses to let somebody go. They don't want to see you happy with someone else, or they don't want to give you up, is what I'm getting. They don't want to see you with somebody else. They don't want to give up. And what I'm getting is if they saw you with someone, it would break them. So somebody here is in love. For me to hear if they saw you with somebody else, it would break them. To me, I take it would break their heart. So somebody's in love, but they may be dealing with family issues and having family drama. I also feel this is Aries as well. Okay, I do feel that energy coming through for both you and the person you're dealing with. But Aries, you may be dealing with some drama here. It doesn't have to necessarily be your family, like your blood relatives. It could be people that you see as family. It could be friends that you've known for a very long time, and it's like they're family to you. But regardless, there's drama going on here. It could be tied to family. It could be tied to friends. It could also be tied to a lover, but I do feel it's more connected to friends and or family. Okay, so we have intentional pregnancy in reverse, which tells me that somebody here may have had plans of having an intentional pregnancy or wanted to get pregnant, but this could be something that has failed, or there was a possible miscarriage, or the pregnancy didn't, what I'm hearing is it didn't go full term. All right. Oh, right when I don't know why my hand did that, but this was a karmic lesson possibly for Aries or the person you're dealing with, Aries. The, for Aries too, you may be dealing with someone that in the past possibly got you pregnant on purpose, and it created a lot of family drama and issues, which was also what I'm getting tied to childhood trauma. Okay, yep, right there. Reconcile recovery. So somebody from your past that this is someone from your past. This intentional pregnancy has already happened for the majority. There could be some Aries that are experiencing this right now, or they have. If you are, either if it was in the past or if it's now, um, I am giving out my healing energy to you, okay? Because I feel if there aren't, I mean, this is like very specific or a very small group of Aries feminines that I'm picking up that may be in the process of um, losing a child. All right. And I felt like I had to say, I'm sending you my healing energy because if this is needed for whoever is going through this right now, uh, the healing energy is really needed, the light. All right. This person may need to purify their body. It could be there's a lot of toxins. Okay, I don't want to get into that energy spirit. I don't want to get too deep because it's going to get way too personal, but I am picking this up here. So if you are going through this, I am sending you healing light energy and comfort, all right? Because I know there's a discomfort in the body that I started to feel before I cut it off. So, okay, Spirit, what's going on in Aries' love life? Something from your past, Aries, is done. Okay, if maybe in the past you wanted to come together with this person, this again could have been connected to a pregnancy, doesn't have to, but if it was connected to a pregnancy, you're not wanting to together with this person. You're over it. You're not wanting to recover anything. You may have very much learned a karmic lesson because that's the card that kind of flipped out. So this may have been a karmic lesson for you. All right. And it taught you how to love yourself and not only trust yourself more, but love yourself and be there for yourself more, not depending so much on possibly a masculine or others in the family, maybe or friends to lean on. Maybe this experience has taught you that you needed to, be on your own and possibly grow up fast. For the Aries that do have children, that is connected to a partner from a past, that you do not want to fix anything. I also feel like for those specific Aries that I'm picking up that have a kid or children with a masculine from your past that you are separated from or divorced, this masculine may still deep down, okay, I'm getting that this masculine may hope or still has the hope that you may someday return and be together. For the Aries, it's like absolutely not. That's not happening. But you may have a child so together, so you're still connected in a sense. This connection with this masculine was karmic, but it possibly taught you how to grow up quicker. You learned how to be more independent instead of codependent. But you also had to go through a lot of karmic cycles that were connected to family and just drama that was also connected to friendships. But I feel family, and it could very well be family that is connected to this masculine from your past because you have a child together. All right, this masculine can still be kind of possessive because if I refuse to let you be happy with anyone else. Aries tells me that in the past, this person was like this, or you're possibly dealing with a partner or someone from your recent past who feels this way. It could just be that this person isn't approaching you because they may have a lot of drama going on and family issues. But Aries, your person knows you're the GOAT, that you're the greatest of them all. I felt it earlier. I was like, this person is in love with Aries. So this doesn't have to be like the scary version. I mean, people can look at this and see it as a negative, or people can look at the statement as a positive because Aries is a very passionate fire sign. And when they want something, they will get it. And when they find something, they will make it and they want it, they'll make it theirs. And when they make it theirs, it's like forever. So, so Aries is, they really go for what they want. They don't hold back. And most of the time that they win, not always. Most of the time they win. So for the feminine Aries, you may be the winner, all right? You ended up being the go here, the greatest of them all. You possibly in the past felt like you would never get away from this energy. You would never get away from this masculine, or you would never get away from this feminine. Okay, there could be some masculine Aries that I'm picking up. I did feel that earlier in the reading. If you're dealing with a feminine that's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and she just doesn't want to let you go for any damn thing, I'm also getting, if that's the case, this person is creating drama with your family on purpose as a way to keep you there. But it's not going to work because your 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 self-esteem is up. You are feeling better than you possibly have in a very long time. And regardless of the times that we're in with COVID and everything and natural disasters and everything that's been going on, Aries, you may actually be like, my life ain't that bad, you know? Okay, maybe I got COVID, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I lost my job. Maybe I didn't, though. Regardless, my life ain't that bad. It could be some Aries that you went through a lot of bullshit, and maybe you're sitting. It's like I see someone sitting by themselves and just putting their head back on a couch or something, and they're just like, it's like they're thinking about all the bullshit that's happened, but then it's like they're saying to themselves, life really ain't that bad. So this person may have, Aries, you may have had an awakening of some sort. to the truth, to your own life. Okay, it could be that some Aries need to have this awakening, because for the Aries that are choosing to not change something about their love life or changing their viewpoint, okay, if this is the Aries that is possessive and is just wanting to possess someone out of control, because Aries can be, they can get controlling because they're possessive. If that's the case, you need Aries, you may need to, I'm hearing reality check, but you may need to kind of, you know, sit back and clear your mind and really look at the reality to either a situation in your life or your love life, possibly your life in general, and the changes that may need to happen or be made. Maybe some Aries need to go into recovery and they've been avoiding it, because the energy that I'm feeling here, Aries has a lot of potential. It's strong potential here in this reading. It's not like I'm reading someone that, okay, maybe some, okay, let's say Aries did have some form of addiction. Okay, fine. That's one negative card. The other cards to me are positive and show no signs of weakness. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Being weak is, to me, allowing someone or something to take control over you. To me, that's weakness. To me, weakness doesn't define how big your muscles are, how many people you fought, and who you did. That's actually weakness to me. Yeah, some people are really great at fighting. There's very talented fighters. This is why it's a sport. This is why it's something people like to watch. It's entertainment for some people. That's not true strength, though. Strength is having a strong mind and willpower. So there are some Aries here, even if you did have some form of addiction in the past, or you do right now, you also need to understand that you still have your self-esteem. There's still this, it's interesting. I like it. It's like you're aware of what you do and you're aware of what's good and what's bad. It's almost like, how do I explain what I'm feeling? This is how it's difficult for me. I'm picking up on someone who is aware of some things they do may be a little toxic, all right? Maybe a little is an understatement. I'm just saying, it's a little toxic. Aries is fully aware of what they're doing and that it's not good and it's maybe bad for their health or whatever that may be. But you can just as easily as you can choose to do bad, you can just as easily hop on the other side of the fence and be completely good. See what I'm saying? It's very black and white, which is not, I would say that's more like Gemini, the complete opposite, but this is more of a mind, because Aries has strong willpower, but they're very smart and they're very good at speaking and communication, actually. Aries is number one for a reason in the zodiac. They have a lot of, I love Aries. I do. I get along with Aries very well, but they have a lot of talents, Aries, um, and highly creative, and they can easily manifest. And also, depending what their other placements are in a birth chart, they can be excellent healers, Aries. And usually they can heal the body physically. They have the ability to physically heal bodies. It's just, many people aren't aware of their other talents because maybe there's some Aries here that I'm picking up. You have this, not persona, but you have this ideal image of yourself, and doing anything other than that or outside of that to you may be a little uncomfortable. but you know you have these abilities. I could be talking to an Aries who's a healer and they're not choosing that route. They're just like, no, I ain't doing that. And that's fine. You know, not everybody that has healing gifts ends up becoming a healer or healing others. They have the ability to, um, but usually that's continuous karmic cycles that free will takes into place, and now you're experiencing whatever you chose to do because you believe in free will. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. I could be picking up on an Aries that believes in free will completely. Like that's it. It's all free will. We have complete control. All right. That's what I'm picking up. Ooh, whoever I'm picking up, this Aries, you have very intense energy. You're also highly intelligent, a healer. Also, I do feel the Aries that I'm picking up, you know how to shapeshift or astro travel, is what I'm hearing. So there's definitely an Aries I'm picking up that's a healer and is not about that life. And whoever this is highly gifted. I'm impressed because I haven't met I mean I've met masculine healers, but the energy that I'm picking up, this person just by touching you can heal pain physically. That's not something, it's like this person is a drug in itself. All right? They take people's pain away, but physically through the body. Again, I'm getting this Aries knows this, and if they physically heal, they heal through sex as well. And this person may know this also, but doesn't utilize it for healing others. It's more of maybe possibly sex magic to manifest more of what it is that they want because it's free will. So whoever I'm picking up, I'm picking up this energy very strongly. Also very attractive and can easily pull in the ladies. All right. So I don't know who this is. I'm just picking all this energy up, and it could be a feminine or a masculine, but I'm definitely feeling a masculine energy. You could be a feminine that carries more masculine energy and resonate to everything I said. You could be a masculine with strong masculine placements in your chart or within you, and you highly resonate. I'm just saying, if this person ever kind of, opens their mind just a little bit, like a little, I just feel this person that I'm picking up I mean, you could heal thousands of people. That's why I'm like, what I'm getting is very impressive. So this is why whoever I'm picking up, I'm not sure if this is something you're aware of, but it's a gift. All right. But there are some areas that just they were not about that life. You're like, I'm not going to be, it's my life. I live it for me. Maybe you focused on money, making money. Uh, Maybe your perception of religion is not of the status quo. Maybe you have different values and different ways of wanting to live your life. And you're set on that. Whoever this is, you're set on that. But the message I want to get out is Spirit saying, that's fine if you want to set on that, but allow a little fluctuation is what I'm getting as far as energy. Allow your feminine energy in a little bit, okay? So the energy fluctuates because if it's like a dead, like a line, just a dead line, just it's almost like a monotone. If this energy had sound, it would just be very monotone, like a dead line. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm getting. Allow a little of that feminine energy within you or connect to it. All right, that's love, compassion, um, healing. I mean, it could be this Aries I'm picking up. You need a little healing here when it comes to your feminine side. Your feminine needs healing. You could be a masculine and your feminine needs healing, and that means that you need to tap into your compassionate side a little bit. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, that's okay, that's fine, but just a tad. Like sprinkle a little, just sprinkle it. Sprinkle it with a little feminine energy there. So just so the energy fluctuates and you have a better, what I'm getting is the vibe in your life would be a little smoother or much smoother. I find this energy so interesting, this person very interesting. I really do. Because it highly gifted is what I'm picking up, but completely on the other side, which is fine. Everyone has the right to believe in whatever they want. That's free will. We have that. But what I'm feeling, like what this person could also uh, experience in their life, is being a healer. So interesting. Anywho, let's continue. What did I use? Oh yeah, what's the news? Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my tarot for Aries because it's not as dramatic as Taurus. Yeah, Aries, look. I split the deck. Healing. You're feminine. All right, because it's closest to the woman. This is the Lovers, which is uh, Adam and Eve to some, or Adam and Steve. On my channel, people are allowed to love anybody they choose, as long as people are happy and it makes them feel good and it makes their partner feel good. I'm all about it. I could care less if it's a man or a woman. So it's Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve or Eve and Eve. All right. I need to get serious. I need to get back into it. But yeah, the feminine's closest to this card. If it was like this, I would say your masculine needs healing, but see exactly what I was saying. Your feminine side needs a little healing to bring in some balance. So a little bit of love, just a tad. Look at, he's just sprinkling it. He's not even touching her. So you don't even have to touch another person. But see how he's just kind of taking a little and sprinkle it. Just kind of sprinkling. No, Demetra, not that. Maybe there's some Aries that they need to sprinkle, maybe the sex, maybe the Lovers is what it is, the Lovers. And a lot of times I do look at this card as highly sexual and passionate. I'm talking to an Aries that you may have met your soulmate, possibly a twin flame, because this is the twin flame card. The exact opposite of this card is the Devil. It has the Lovers chained to the Devil. So it could be that you need a little bit of light energy, just a tad. Again, he's sprinkling. He's not giving anything to her, so you don't even have to give this love to somebody else. You can just give it to yourself or plant it in a backyard, grow a tree, make that your baby, you know, have some sex, take a hike naked, go out in the woods, nude. If you're a masculine, maybe you need to do this. Walk nude. A lot of people find that healing walking nude in their house. If you have your privacy and you're not, we don't want to like, don't be doing it if you have roommates and you don't want to make people uncomfortable unless they're open to that. But I do know some people, and I do know for a fact that Walking around naked for some people is very healing. It's like they release, just like how somebody would release in water or somebody would release in mountain climbing, whatever that is, whatever element you choose is going to heal you. But Aries, it looks like love is very healing here, and you may have very much met your twin flame. You also may have to make a decision here regarding a relationship, especially if there's a pregnancy. But there are some areas here you may need to, again, focus on health and healing. Possibly open up your mind to manifesting with source or a higher power. Just try it out. You know, it's not even like if someone doesn't want to pray or something, fine, just meditate. I tell people to do that because some people don't feel comfortable with the word pray or praying because it's tied to religion, and there's a lot of people that have trauma from religion that's tied to abuse, and it really turns the person off to religion. And it makes complete sense as to why it would turn them off, because religion is something that is supposed to bring peace and love and comfort to someone that doesn't have that in their life. It's not meant to be used to manipulate and abuse. And that's when the patriarchy comes in. But we're not going to talk about that. I'm just explaining there are some areas here that have a negative viewpoint of religion or the word religion, possibly the word pray, and it's tied to trauma. So it's understandable why there may be some areas I'm picking up. I get why you would feel that way because there's a fear tied to it of going back to something that caused trauma in your past that could be tied to childhood. So it makes sense. This person would have a negative viewpoint because there was possibly abuse or abuse tied to it, to religion. So you don't even have to pray. You could just meditate, put meditation music on, whichever one you like. Listen to them all. See which one your ear guides you to and that you keep on for longer than 5 minutes. Utilize that song and just lay there on your bed or on the floor, wherever you want to lay, flat surface. You don't have to lay. You can sit Indian style if you'd like. That's fine. Um, and close your eyes and just in your mind visualize what you want for yourself. If you feel you're in a place in your life where you're stressed out, do what I just said and visualize what you want that's positive to come in for you. Because I feel there's an Aries here too that can easily manifest through meditation in their mind. This is also a gift. Not everyone can do that. Everyone can try, but if you're not connected or aware in some shape or form or aware of your abilities, it's difficult to manifest because there's a lot of blockages. So there's a need to release blockages, Aries. Release what no longer really makes you feel good. All right. Release what no longer serves you, pretty much, because again, Aries, you have free will. You can continue doing whatever the hell you want. It's your life. But there's consequences at some point if you continue to do the same cycle over and over and over. At some point, you can't say anymore, my life sucks. Well, something's gotta, switch up so it'll work. So maybe some Aries need to get into meditation here. There's some Aries that need more sleep as well. Okay, this is going outside of love here. So there's some Aries that found the love of their life, and it's a very healing connection, and it's very balanced. It's bringing in blessings and good karma. But there are some other Aries that I'm picking up that are not wanting commitment, are not wanting love. They're not focused on that. It could just be sex. Okay, that's fine. I am saying to those Aries, you can't say your things don't go right for you when your free will is creating an imbalance. Like you can't. Maybe there's some Aries that are like, maybe I should try out loving somebody again. I don't know. It could be there's some Aries that see masculine. Maybe there are some masculine Aries that I'm picking up that are like, well, maybe it could be you're saying I'll date, and I can date someone for a while, but I ain't living with them. Maybe there's some Aries masculines that don't want to live with someone. You like living by yourself because there's things you like to do in your own privacy. You don't want someone in there possibly, feeling like they know what you're doing, or the masculines come through really strongly in my readings. All right. Yep. There's some Aries here that don't want to offer anything that's committed, and that's fine. But our free will also predicts karma and what we receive as karmic justice. So depending on what you gave or put out into the ethers, if it was good or bad, that's the karma you will be receiving. So there are some Aries that did good and put a lot of the effort and time into themselves and actually healed and got out of this Page of Pentacles energy and grew. Again, I'm picking up there's some Aries that maybe became more aware or had enlightenment, and now you're possibly expanding your knowledge within the esoteric is what I'm hearing, or even tarot, or any type of I can't speak. Uh, any type of divination. You may be opening yourself to that or expanding your knowledge. There could be some Aries that may be dealing with the justice system or will be dealing with the justice system because of something, an action that was taken that possibly, um, again, if it was good or bad. It could be good news, it could be bad, depending on what happened. This is not a personal reading, so it depends on whoever's watching this, Aries. It depends on who, personally what you did. Every Aries is not going to be the same. So for some Aries, the cycle is not yet over. All right. So you're still finishing. It could be there's one last karmic cycle prior to you getting justice. Also, what I'm getting for some Aries, if you're in a commitment, that is going to be working out. There could be some more work that needs to like you need to work on the relationship is what I'm getting, but it's going to take a little more time. So it's going to require some patience. But it's if you choose to work on a relationship, it's still what I'm getting is there's still room left to make the changes or to heal this connection. It could very well be also the other person. If you are wanting to come back together with someone, the other person may require time, all right, especially if there's a lack of trust that's involved. But it could be there's some Aries that are willing to be patient. All right, maybe this is something that needs to change or has changed is your patience. If not, there could be some Aries that you need to learn patience or require some patience. Because if you take any actions without thinking first, there will be karmic retribution is what I'm getting. But things are coming into balance for Aries for the most part. And this is the spiritual awakening card, enlightenment here. All right. Also connection to the angels or the angelic realm. Also the card of Sagittarius. So you could be dealing Aries with the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But I do feel for the most part, Aries, your love life is coming back into balance or will be. And if you're in a relationship that didn't really work out, it's like it finished before it even started. I'm getting that this, you could try it again. It's really free will. You would have to decide on your own if you would want to go back to this person. I'm also getting that as a message. Yeah, there's a missed opportunity here, but it could have been that there's some Aries that chose to not take an opportunity. They wanted to continue living a certain life cycle or staying in the same life cycle, not progressing forward and trying something new. All right, so this is also when it comes to money, it could be for some Aries, you may owe some money unexpectedly. This may come up, or there could be some Aries that may have a lack of funds right now and they're not having very good luck when it comes to money. But what I am getting in the future, you are going to be receiving money. It's not happening now, but it is on its way. Patience. That's why I was talking about patience earlier. Could be money. You are expecting it. I do feel that Aries, if this resonates, you are expecting these funds. But when it comes to love, this is a missed opportunity. But also with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I do feel that free will, your free will, I can't talk. Aries, maybe you're having a hard time expressing yourself. I don't know. I don't know why I can't talk. It's irritating me. Aries, you're wanting to control something. You're not wanting to lose. When it comes to love, and I felt this earlier, there's an Aries that is not wanting to give something away. If this is love, you may feel that you're losing an opportunity, but you're possibly wanting to hold on to this person or this relationship. And you could be doing it, you could be using spiritual manipulation to control this connection. But that's gonna backfire. It's bad luck. It's bad luck, right? Wheel of Fortune in reverse is bad luck. Devil. Pentacle in reverse, devil. The wheel. Birth chart. Ah, so someone is aware of birth chart and birth chart placements. This person may have used magic, but where birth charts are involved. Spell work possibly, but it's tied to utilizing the person's birth chart or placements and manipulating that energy at those times that those planets align in those degrees, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into astrology, but this person that I'm talking about is very aware of birth charts. So, Aries, either you experienced this or this is you because you don't want to let something go. So, there was some form of manipulation. But there are some Aries that I feel this happened in the past. And whatever this is, you need to turn the wheel. It's going to take your free will for this to be left behind. It's like you can't let a memory go or you can't let a certain person go when it's already a memory for some, all right? That's what I'm getting. It's already past. It's a long time ago. It's something that's blocking you from moving forward. And it's blocking you from moving forward in your love life. And it's actually still possessing your energy. And it depresses you at times and messes with your self-esteem. There could be some Aries that need to look into their birth charts because you may like discover things about yourself that may easily make you go, yeah, I'm turning that fucking wheel because there's nothing growing in the past. And if I have these gifts It's like I see an Aries looking at their birth chart and going, if I have these gifts and I can have more than what I already have, and it requires I turn the wheel, I'm going to turn that fucking wheel because you want this to come in. It's fortune. The ace grows, the pentacle grows, but it's light energy. See the pentagram? That was upside down. This is upright. As above, so below. I also feel there's some Aries that you may have a talent for creating birth charts. I'm not talking about like online service. I'm talking about handwritten. There's people that still handwrite birth charts, and I think it's fascinating. And I don't feel there's many left. It's really old school. They used to do it in the 60s from what I remember hearing. Could be older than that, but from what I've read about it, it started, it was, I shouldn't say started, it was very popular in the 60s. So there was more people that did it because they didn't have books on it. They didn't have computers where you just put the number and your birthday and your name and things just popped up. There was no calculations like that. It was all by hand and it took forever to create it. Someone has a gift for that, and it's actually an art. People could frame that. I would totally, if an artist created my birth chart, it's interesting, I'm already seeing it on like old vintage paper or something, I would totally frame that. Just saying. Maybe I just gave somebody a business idea. Take it. I'm not that person that gives ideas to people and then goes, "Oh, why did I do that? I should have done that." Because it's not for me. I don't need to take other people's blessings. I got my own. This is why I do what I do. So maybe I gave somebody a business idea. I do feel I'm talking to a masculine. There is a masculine energy coming in strong that has gifts like that are magical, like healing. And now I'm getting birth charts. And you may be an artist. You may be very good at sketching, or you're a visionary. Okay, wealth. You can grow wealth. It just requires you turn that wheel, and that's making the changes. How long is this video? It's already almost a damn hour. All right, so Aries, let's keep going. Let's finish, Spirit, let's finish Aries video. Yeah, Aries, you're the goat, and you know that. But imagine how much more you could have, especially in money for those masculines, if you just kind of, did it a different way. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But, with the devil energy that I'm getting and then the pentacles that I saw earlier upside down, goat, it could very well be I'm picking up on, again, there's all types of people that come on to my channel. All right. I don't judge people on their religious beliefs and their views because I do believe in free will. And I respect myself enough to respect others and their viewpoints. It doesn't mean they're dumb. It doesn't mean they don't know, they don't have knowledge. It doesn't mean that what they're saying is incorrect. It's just people should have the right and freedom to be who they are with no judgment and and accept each other. But I am picking up on someone that may be a Satanist. All right? Atheist at the least, but I am feeling Satanist. I'm just saying that it could be that energy that I was picking up earlier that has these gifts. I'm just saying it was very impressive. I honestly, I mean, I've met masculines that have healing touch and they know, Reiki or they know tarot, and they're spiritual, but what I'm picking up is like this is a gift. It's not everyone has this. It's a rare thing. Rarity is what I'm hearing. You are a rarity. And I don't feel this person was made or brought up to think that about themselves. But you are. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't lie. I don't lie and I don't sugarcoat. And I cuss. And this is why I'm not for everybody. But if someone is going to judge my authenticity, I don't, then you don't need to be watching. I like authenticity. And this is why I said what I said earlier about free will and having respect. Nobody's perfect and we all don't have it right. That's all I'm going to say. There it is again, Aries. Twin flame relationship. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Come on through. And I said, Spirit, give Aries a good one. And look what it manifested. Aries, I manifested this for you. I said, give me a good one, Spirit. You're coming together with a twin flame. Dang, Aries. There's marriage here. There's children. You may end up having 2 kids with this person, or you do have 2 children. If this is a connection that's already existing, you can fix it. There's still love there between you two, and it's equal feelings. There's an equal attraction. Ooh, and the sex is good. It's passionate. Dang. I mean, he can sprinkle a little more. Just pour it in a little bit. Just start pouring it now. Aries, you may really lock it down. It could be some Aries that you get married or move in with someone. And I said earlier there are some Aries that are like, I'm not living with someone. What I'm getting here, you could end up living with someone either up to 10 months or within 10 months. That's almost a year. Dang, you can make money together, you work well together, you have the similar beliefs, similar views, you're both very much in love, highly passionate. Okay, you're definitely having a baby or two, but definitely, I'm feeling there's an Aries, you may have two kids. If you already have 2 children, I feel there will be one more child. If you do not have any children, I feel there will be 2 children total. I hope people are following along. The star came out in reverse, but it's okay because the star in reverse means you may have lost hope in this. You may have lost hope in the whole love game, Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Aries got played a lot and they're just like, fuck it. I'm healing myself. But this Aries, you are a healer. You're choosing not to connect to the light. And that's fine. But it's good to be aware of the gifts you have. Adds more value. That's all I'm saying. It just makes you feel more valuable. Who doesn't want to feel more valuable knowing they have cool gifts that are God given? Okay? Who doesn't want to hear that? Hear it, take it, do what you want with it. I'm just saying, Aries, you've got a twin flame connection going here. And I see marriage, I see living together, I see a baby or babies, and you could manifest a lot with this person. If I have the star and the lovers together, this is like, I'm sorry, but the sex is amazing. I know, I shouldn't say anything. Again, I repeat all the messages I get. I'm just saying. If it's been a very dry season for Aries for quite a bit, that's not going to be an issue with this person at all. Just putting it out there. It's not going to be an issue at all. and very healing. You guys heal each other through sex. Again, there it is. I said physical. Aries has the ability to physically heal people, others through the body. There are some Aries you may need to take some spiritual, for the spiritual Aries, you may need to take more spiritual baths, cleanse yourself. Okay, you may need to take a dip in the lake or the ocean, whatever that is to you. A bath, you want to just stand in the shower and under the shower, perfect, great. Just imagine the water taking all the BS off your body, just taking it away. It's gone. Could be, again, I'm picking up Aries. You may need to meditate a little more. Do shower meditations. Have a partner, take your partner in there and do shower meditations together. Because guess what? You're still going to get healed. You both get healed. And in the shower. And it's just, there's a connection to God that you feel when you have sex with this person. I had to say that. So, Aries, there are some masculine Aries that I'm picking up. You may have this, but you may choose to pass it up because it's your self-esteem saying, I'm never going to have this kind of love ever again, so whatever, fuck it. If you let your ego completely take over, you're you could end up just not only being stuck in a karmic cycle where you're not going to be, it's going to be a constant feeling of unhappiness and not deserving, or undeserving is what I heard. You need to, well, you don't need to do anything. Again, you have free will, but Aries, this might be a good time to, when it comes to your, how you think of yourself and what you are capable of and how you block yourself sometimes. You may come to the awareness of how you self-sabotage. All right. I do feel there's some Aries though that you're expanding your knowledge in spirituality or some form of divination. And you can do this. Like, you have the gift to do it. You will continuously be jailed within a certain karmic cycle if you continue to fear commitment. Fear of commitment came up. And it's like a mental thing though, because you've been lied to in the past. You've been mistreated, like purposely made jealous. There it is, jealous and envy upright. You've dealt with people who've had addictions. You dealt with someone that wanted to marry you and then ended up, like, whoever I'm talking to, you've been through a lot, all right? But a lot of lies. You've been lied to a lot. And it could be something you can't stand as liars. And you are not willing to commit again because you could have been with someone who was just full of lies and may have gotten you in trouble. This person may have even gotten you arrested because of lies. So now this puts you in this state of trauma and you're not wanting to commit to anybody because you're like, what if this bitch ends up, lying about me and then I get arrested over lies and then is trying to make me jealous and there's jealous issues with jealousy and then the marriage thing. It's like this person, this masculine needs to chill out and clear the mind. Like I said earlier, it's important you clear your mind before you make a decision when it comes to love. But for the feminine Aries, I feel you are going to meet somebody here. If you haven't already, you will meet a soulmate and you will be married to this person. Again, for feminine Aries, it's all about your free will as well. Are you allowing commitment in or to come through? Because maybe it's you that is just constantly putting yourself in this self-imprisonment. And if that's the case, then there needs to be some healing. But the main Thing here is, Aries, you have someone that is in love with you that has equal reciprocation of energy. It's highly healing. It's possibly a twin flame connection as well. If not, it's a definitely, hands down, a past life soulmate. There is a strong soul connection. You've been together in a past life. All right. This could be a life partner. You came together in this life and you were together in a past life. I'm also getting a connection where you two could become famous. Your energy could create like a instant fame, or just it just creates fame. But the fear of commitment is what blocks things. There could be some Aries, you are wanting to focus on becoming famous and putting your time and effort into that, and not so much on a deep soulmate connection. And this could be something that you're telling yourself because you really deep down fear commitment. It feels safer in what you already know than something that's not familiar or possibly brand new. There could be some Aries, you've met this person and it's like, whoa, it's either the feelings are super strong and intense, and there's just a lot of love, and it's a lot. It's very intense. Um, you could just be like, is this too good to be true? But you want to make sure that you don't let your mind take over and block it from your happiness. And that's for the Aries that are already in a connection. But there are some Aries here you need to, maybe you have a fear of commitment deep down, and that's a blockage or has been a blockage for you. But Aries, all in all, this is actually a very good reading. It's very positive, but it is also very much tied to free will. You could have what I just read. You can have everything I just said, but it depends on your free will, because there's Aries here that you need to stop doing something in particular. And if that's something that's in your mind or how you think of yourself or what you deserve, there's a change that needs to happen here. And that's because there's a little more healing that needs to be done. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with healing. Healing yourself gives you power. I've never heard someone that said having power is a horrible thing. It requires, if you want true power, it requires you heal yourself. Not healing yourself and jumping to power, which is the ego, is how you end up screwing yourself. So this is why I'm saying it's free will. It's all on your free will, because this was a beautiful spread. And I do feel there are some Aries that you met your person. Like you already see the wedding happening, you already see the decor, the glasses, you're getting married. You could very well be getting engaged very soon. It's going to be a surprise though. So it will be unexpected. All right, Aries, I'm leaving the reading here because it's already reaching an hour. But I hope some of you got some messages, and I'm sending you love and light and many blessings as always. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.